Hello, good evening or day, whatever time it is, where you are. Hello, my name is Shay. This is 10 Minutes of Astrology. Today we're going to be talking about Mars in Pisces between March and April 2026. I have a lot of things to go over. So let's get started. The first thing that it does, because I have my handy dandy notes, semi-sextile to Saturn and Neptune in Aries between 1 and 2 degrees. A semi-sextile is where you learn. So what are we learning right now? Well, Mars is action, determination, war. In Pisces, it's the ethereal, emotional, drug-induced kind of vibe, right? Pisces is a whole vibe. And what Mars needs to learn in this instance, right? Because a semi-sextile is Mars is in Pisces, which is learning from Saturn and Neptune in Aries. And I believe Saturn is the leader in this. So it is Saturn and Neptune being in Aries. Neptune is the ethereal. Saturn is the right thing to do. Aries is the self. So the right thing to do spiritually for yourself is teaching how you act ethereally and emotionally and with drugs, right? So if you have been trying to get through addiction stuff, now is a good time to focus on overcoming that and learning from it in order to move on from it. So I went to an addiction specialist and I kind of redid a lot of my life because for most of you know, some of you don't, I was a smoker for about 20 years. And as I'm filming this, this has been the longest stint I've gone without cigarettes. Yay. Shouldn't have been smoking to begin with, but if you are struggling with addiction, I highly recommend to go see an addiction specialist because the tools that I learned doing that really helped me. After that, we also have a semi-sextile to Pluto around 4 degrees. So anytime that I say the degree, it's always going to be an estimate because I don't know where you are and I don't know your chart. I do personalized chart readings and personalized horoscopes. I do birth chart readings and personal predictive readings. I do all kinds of stuff. If you hit me up, I can give you a free 10-minute reading so long, and I will not say your name or any personal details so long as I can post the reading online. It'll be as anonymous as I can make it for you, where you can still get the information, see what a reading with me would be like, and then you can always book a reading directly with me. It's approximately $30 for around 45 minutes. Then Jupiter is going to be trining Mars. Jupiter is now direct in Cancer. Yay. So the way that we communicate in a large way and the way that our luck shows how out of hand things can get is in a good place, trining Mars in Pisces. So it's going to be, you're going to act on this in a good emotional way. This is a good place for your emotional healing. And it is about acting on these emotional communications, whatever that may mean for you. And we have, this is not to do, and a lot of this time period has nothing to do with Mars. It does have a lot to do with a lot of the other bigger planets. Mars obviously is a factor, but it's not the focal point during this time. So in this video, I am going to talk a little bit about Venus and Chiron. They are going to come conjunct in Aries during this Mars transit video that I'm discussing. Around 25 degrees, depending on where you live. And this conjunction is your relationships and your heart how you heal, how you help healing in others, how you help healing in relationships with yourself, with your God, with your intuition. This is a really good place. And Venus in Aries is a very selfish lover, very it's but in this scenario, we need the self-love, we need the self-healing. So this is also another good thing. We have semi-sextile. So again, we're back to Mars. Mars semi-sextile Chiron in Aries around this 25-degree mark. So this is at the same time that Venus is also conjunct. So we are going to be Mars is still learning. So what is Mars learning? How to heal. Usually Chiron is what you heal in others that you can't heal in yourself. But this is you're learning how to actively heal yourself, which Chiron almost never gets a chance to do. So this really is some beautiful healing. And water people, this is like the time where if you're going to get emotional, if you're going to get it out, go ahead and do it. It's going to be very therapeutic. And same thing with earth sign, like just about everybody can heal from this because you have the fire and air healing, you have mainly water healing, but earth people can benefit from all of this healing too. So it's very beautiful. And Venus, so we're back to it not being about Mars anymore. We're going to, Venus square Pluto during this time, where Venus is now entered into Taurus. Pluto is obviously going to be in Aquarius for a very long time. And they are both square around 5 degrees. What does that mean? Well, Pluto, sextile reincarnation, transforming the collective, which is Aquarius, and Venus, which is your relationships, your heart, and it's not just romantic relationships, but it can be, but it's like even your business relationships. It's Libra ruled. So Venus in Taurus is also just no, because then it's a stubborn lover. That is square Pluto in Aquarius, and it's just like, yes, you're trying to change, but even though you've changed some part in this relationship, you're still up against some sort of really hard thing to comprehend, like a very difficult concept that you can't. Of course, we're always going to have some sort of challenge, right? And then the last thing Mars does is sextile Uranus in Taurus, which is another, and this is around 29 degrees. So it's like peak pentacle love when 29 degrees stuff happens. This is like peak pentacle. Uranus in Taurus has been creative energy in the home. And then that sextile Mars at the end of Pisces, a beautiful little kiss out of Pisces. We have been acting emotionally, creatively in the home. And then we're with Uranus going into Gemini and Mars going into Aries. It's like, boom! Not only have we figured it out, you see my light flickering, not only have we figured it out, not only are we going to propel forward, but I'm so looking forward to making this next video. Y'all have no clue. We are so, like, my fingers are together close. Peace out, fam. Much love. Thank you for watching. I am doing a giveaway at 5K subscribers. There's a kitty sitting over there and a kitty sitting right there. And press all of the buttons if you want to help a girl out. I always need some funding, but you're welcome to schedule a reading. I am about to eat my dinner, feed my cats, take a shower, go to bed, have to wake up. Actually, no, I don't have. I just have to exercise tomorrow morning and like do, other general chores. Anyway, yeah, so this is great. This is good. I appreciate you. If you're new, then thank you. Thank you. I really do mean that. Welcome to the family. This is your little blue clover girl.